Hey, Mike.
Hey, Ross.
What a great house.
Thank you very much. My fiance and I moved in about a year ago, and we've been really happy here.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on both fronts.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So, one of the unique features of the house, we sleep up on the second floor. The main entrance of the house is down here, 2 levels down. We've been looking at some security options, really high upfront costs, high monthly fees, so we've been searching for some alternatives.
Well, traditionally, you only had one option, and that was to hire a professional company. They'd come out, hardwire sensors throughout, be high upfront fee, like you said, and high monthly fee.
Yeah.
But things have changed. The Internet of Things and the smartphone have allowed companies to come out with DIY-friendly smart home solutions. What's great about that is that there's little to no monthly fee. So
Great.
I've got a bunch in the truck, but before I install anything, I want to take a look at what you got inside.
Okay, excellent.
Let's take a look.
Thanks.
All right, Mike, we've taken a look through the house, and we're going to install some door sensors, some motion sensors, and some cameras in strategic locations.
Great.
All right, and they're going to all wirelessly talk to the brain of the system. All right?
Okay.
So this is the hub. Okay. So this hub is connected to the internet and connects all the devices in the house down to this one station.
Okay.
We typically would locate this near the door that you're going to be coming and going from, so I assume this would be it right here.
This is it, yeah.
Okay, great. It has a couple features with it. So first is a keypad on top. So you can arm and disarm the system by pressing the right code, and you can have different codes for different people. All right. They also offer a key fob, so you can actually wave that over the top of it to arm or disarm the system.
Okay.
But for you and your fiance, I think most of the time you're going to be using your smartphone.
That's right.
All right. So it connects through the internet to your smartphone, and it has GPS connectivity, so it knows exactly where you are in relation to your house.
It's great.
All right. So first starts with the QR code scan.
Okay.
All right. So I noticed that you guys have smart thermostats that are compatible with the system. So let's start with the scan. All right, great. And then hit OK, and OK, all right. And now we can get this plugged in.
Okay, great.
So the first thing we're going to do is plug in the micro USB to the back of the device. Once the micro USB is plugged into the device, we can fish the wire down and plug it in to their plug. And now this could just be plugged into a regular receptacle.
Okay.
In this case, we're going to install this, which prevents an accidental unplugging. And that screw hole matches up with the cover plate screw hole.
Great.
The system has one type of sensor, and this has multiple functions. Okay, it gives you a motion sensor here that's going to alert you for high traffic areas if you have any motion. But you can also add this contact sensor. And by doing that, you can put it on doors and windows, so it will let you know if the door window is open.
Okay.
Okay, so the process steps by a QR code scan. All right, now use the double-sided tape. All right, great. We're going to do that at every entry door.
Okay.
All right, Mike, we are going to replace your hardwired doorbell switch
Okay.
with a combination doorbell camera, and the camera connects to your phone, so you can see what's going on in your driveway at any time.
Very nice.
Okay, so I've checked the transformer voltage. You're good for this system, and I've already wired it to the chime. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull the cover plate off and then wire it up.
Great.
Okay, now we can put the doorbell plate back on, and if you want to pass me one of those screws,
Okay.
we can start with using the existing screw holes. Okay, Phillips. Now we can add the sensor. Okay, so now we can feed the wire in, top first, lock down. All right, now I got one more thing to show you inside. All right, so on the first floor, we got really good coverage with the front door sensor and the rear door sensor.
Yeah.
But here in the living room, we got a little bit of a dead spot, especially with the liability of this large window. So one option is we could put a motion sensor to cover this room, but
Okay.
I like to throw this into the mix, an indoor camera, okay? It also has motion sensing, okay? So we can mount it here, and it has facial recognition software.
Wow.
So it's going to recognize your face and your fiance's face, and it's going to learn the system over time. So it's only going to detect you when it sees motion from someone it doesn't recognize.
It's pretty smart.
Right? And then you can get that alert on your phone. You can call the police. You can talk to them and really freak them out.
That'd be an interesting way to do it.
So here we go. We're going to scan the QR code with the app.
Okay.
And then we're going to power it up.
All right, great.
Plug it in, and we're good. All right, Mike, with your system installed, your house is not only safer, but smarter. And whether you're upstairs or whether you're 1,000 miles away, always be able to keep an eye on your house.
Thanks, Ross. Appreciate it.
Take care.
Take care.
That's pretty cool. I have to say, I love the idea that we now have these DIY systems, right? We don't have to always rely on sort of the central station, the professionally installed system. That's nice. Although I am wondering now about cost, because I've got to buy all those components.
Right, so a base package, about $400 to $500. But with all the add-on devices here, it was $1,000.
And you could keep going from there, right? Because you just added a couple of sensors and a camera, more cameras, more sensors, more cost.
You can add as many devices as you want.
All right. Whenever I hear something works off of Wi-Fi, I've now learned that when the power goes out, the Wi-Fi goes out. What happens in that situation?
What's great about this system is Wi-Fi goes down or the power goes out, either one, you're still got a protected home. The security system's still active. There's batteries in all the devices, so everything's still active. You're just not going to get an alert to your phone, right? Because with Wi-Fi, the hub's now disconnected.
So I'm secure, but I don't know they're breaking in. I mean, how do I get around that?
So there is a monthly service fee for cellular, right? So that works regardless of Wi-Fi or power, right, to the house. And so that will give you an alert no matter what. That's an added monthly fee. There's also central station monitoring for another fee.
So you can add that to this system.
That's right.
Oh,
yeah, so it's got automatic. Someone's always watching your house.
All right. And then the final question is, with all these systems, everyone's concerned about hacking.
Right.
Right? So now someone can maybe hack into the system and shut it down. You're not protected, or even worse, turn the cameras around and start watching you.
Right. I mean, with any electronic device that's connected to Wi-Fi, there's always a risk for hacking. Manufacturers like this use the latest encryption software, so the risk is very low, but it's still a possibility. And so you really have to weigh, and it's a trade-off between privacy and convenience.
Right. All right. Well, good information as always. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button. Make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.